Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen aufregenden Folge von Werewolf The Earthblood. Ja, ich speichere das wie immer gleich mal ab, vorweg. So, hätten wir das auch schon mal. So war das. Ich bin aber sehr geistreich, habe nämlich schon einiges übersehen. Da ich ja aber gestern gestorben bin, muss ich das Ganze ja noch einmal machen. So, der Typ kommt schon mal hier hoch. Den Typen greifen wir uns auch gleich. Ich spiele halt zu gern mit dem Wolf oder im Wolf-Modus. Hat nämlich das, weil es schnell ist. So, und hier war es nämlich. Wir haben nämlich diese Geisterteile nicht gesammelt. Die Tür machen wir so, die Kameras aus. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wie viel ich von den Geisternteilen übersehen habe.
This is about those big bastards.
Aber es waren definitiv doch schon einige. So, der hält die Backen. Dann haben wir noch 1, 2. Da hinten war ja noch einer. So, den nehmen wir uns erstmal vor. Den nehmen wir uns vor. Und dann ist nur noch da hinten einer. Und dann noch. Ach, da steht ja auch noch einer. Hier gar nicht mehr. Nein. So. Lalalala. Dann sabotieren wir nämlich auch gleich noch einmal alles. Und wie man sieht, bin ich heute wesentlich besser. Und mit dem Zielnetz nicht so, zack, weg. Ach, sieht mal einer an. So, den Geist schnappen wir uns auch noch. Wir haben die Trophäe Weißer Wolf. Wird ja komischerweise ja leider nicht angezeigt. Ich will die da. So hatten wir es ja auch gehabt. Ich muss ja wirklich einen Großteil jetzt mit diesem Modus spielen. So, dann sind wir ja hier rein marschiert, ne? Lalalala. Dann hier nach links, dann nach rechts. Ja, ich habe irgendwie eine Rechts-Links-Schwäche gerade. Hier gehen wir raus. Wir müssen ja dahinter. Aber ich will vorher noch hier alles deaktivieren.
Spread out. Search the area. Keep your eyes open.
Wieso kann ich den nicht? Jetzt. Was ist das für einer? Ach, das war der Typ. Jetzt müssten wir ja rein theoretisch alle haben. Jetzt können wir anfangen zu sabotieren. So, dann haben wir hier wieder so was Schönes. Achso, das war ja hier. Von da kommen wir ja. Dann kommen wir ja gleich hier vor. Ich muss sagen, läuft heute wirklich wesentlich besser als gestern.
What's the latest on the program?
The flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the green light for their deployment.
Good. Keep it up.
Der Typ steht mir gerade ein bisschen im Wege. So. Zack. Der Ohren. So. Steht so eine scheiß fette Maschine. Hier war noch irgendwo. Genau, hier. Ich glaube, wir können sogar hier lang latschen. So, wir warten noch auf den, dann ist er nämlich auch weg. Komm mal her. So. Die waren es so. So, jetzt gucken wir die hier erstmal. Lasst mich bloß in Ruhe. Und ihr stirbt. Jetzt nur noch der Typ und ich. Hab ich aber hier die Faxenblicke. Ich hasse Exos. Sehr schön. Da war sogar noch mal was. So, wo müssen wir jetzt lang? Wieder hier raus. Ah. Ich weiß, wo ich bin und da will ich nicht sein. Obwohl hier eigentlich kein Schwein ist. Ah, ich muss da hoch. Sag das doch mal einer. Lalalala. Hier haben wir noch ein paar Bolzen. Die nehmen wir sehr gerne mit. Ich glaube, ich muss durch diesen ach so schönen Fahrstuhl. Oder durch diese Tür.
Steel yourself. Cutting the ventilation won't go unnoticed.
So, wir haben hier den schönen Bug, dass ich mich nicht verwandeln kann. Hier irgendwo Schönes, ja, Tatsache. Also, trinken wir erstmal ein, nehmen wir uns schön ein zur Brust. So, der Typ läuft. Du hältst die Backen, Kollege. Und du auch. So. Bevor wir jetzt irgendein Blödsinn starten, sicher gehen, dass uns hier nichts passieren kann. So, hätten wir das jetzt auch. Und er hat immer noch seinen Finger am Ohr. Und dann können wir ja hier starten. Echt jetzt? Wäre ja auch schon zu schön gewesen. Ach hier. Gut, jetzt leicht. Das. So einer. Hallo? Das läuft bei euch nicht richtig. Jetzt still! Hey, die beiden hatten es jetzt auch in sich.
Ventilation system's down.
Your path is clear.
Vorteil ist halt wirklich, dass wir wieder uns verwandeln können. Wir müssen halt immer nur einen Kampf meistens starten und dann geht das. Wie bin ich denn jetzt hier gelandet? Ah, okay.
Good news. Ava's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hedana.
Da glitzert wieder was, das nehmen wir natürlich mit. Kommen wir hier wohl raus. Sehr schöne Sache. Ja Leute, ich würde sagen, damit hätten wir das Trainingszentrum in die Luft gejagt. Diesmal ging es wesentlich besser als gestern. Das war ja gestern echt eine Qual. So. Ach, jetzt sind wir ja hier oben wieder. Der Honig? Wo kommen wir die raus? Hier können wir ohne drücken.
I imagine you'd like to see your daughter before anything else. She'll be in Ava's quarters, I'm sure.
Ach, jetzt? Haben wir hier irgendetwas Schönes? Nö. Gut, da können wir hier auch gleich wieder los. Hallo. Ah, da hinten blinkt was. So, Upgrade verfügbar. Sehr schön. Ja, 4 Punkte. Gut, Power-Stampfen. Der Wirkbereich von Stampfen sowie der Schaden werden beträchtlich erhöht. Na, aber selbstverständlich. Lauernder Jäger. Wenn du Feinde ausschaltest, erhöht sich nun der Zorngewinn noch mehr. Ja, warum auch nicht? Das nehmen wir natürlich voll mit. Ist ja klar. Wir werden mal zu mal immer gefährlicher. So, hier hinten war definitiv noch irgend so eine Glitzerpflanze. So. Nee, wir brauchen ja jetzt keine Wolfgestalt. Ich guck hier jetzt echt rum. Damit ich bloß nichts übersehe. Echt, nur schon wenn ich im Trainingszentrum irgendwas übersehen habe. Ja, dann würde ich jedenfalls gucken, dass ich hier den Rest noch irgendwie mitkriege. Ich komme mich nie wieder hier hoch. Hier? Jo. War hier oben ja noch irgendwo etwas? Hoch mit dir, mein Freund. Ich weiß, hier ganz oben war was. Das haben wir ja hier alle schon gelesen. Das brauchen wir ja nicht mehr. Hier irgendwo was? Nö. Ich überlege gerade nur, wo das war.
Nobody here, but our computer's on.
Das will ich ja noch nicht machen. Ich suche erst das ganze Glitzerzeug hier jetzt zusammen. Ja, da war's. So. Das hätten wir.
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural supplements. It's obviously a front. They've got the public eating.
Just proper supplements
the
to
edge
market.
off.
If we don't expose them, a whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned.
Nice.
The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
We split into 3 teams. You two take the north entrance. Me, Joe, and Ryan will take the south. Alex, Danny, Quinn, you 3 create a diversion at the east entrance.
Everyone stay in contact. If we hear even a whisper of trouble, we're out of there. Be ready to act as soon as I hear from our mole.
How are things on your end?
We're holding up. but I'm afraid our problems are far from solved.
One less problem, now that you're back. It's been too long, brother.
Hier war, glaube ich, nichts. Ne, da komme ich nur dahin. Ist mir geil, da ist weg. Irgendwo
There's
war
still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. Ludmilla, I hope you can see this, wherever you are.
I just can't get my head around the fact that we just buried Ironwood.
Ja, hier ist das Lagerfeuer.
Leandra, be at peace. I will protect the cairn. Go to Ethan.
Of course, Al. I'm glad I got to see you. One last time.
Iron Wind, your struggle is over. Ethan is waiting for you.
Cahal, keep fighting. Protect the cairn for me.
When I think of what they did to Leandra,
Wie? Ich muss noch Geister finden.
Your passage into the world beyond.
Meinen die das jetzt echt ernst? Noch mehr Gespräche? Versuchen wir das doch alles mitzunehmen. Ah, hier ist wieder was.
Ethan's strength will not last forever. He needs your help.
So.
Kitamona, return to Ethan. The cairn is safe.
Thank you, Cahal. Take care of those who remain.
So, wo es ja eigentlich recht simpel zu finden ist, es zu gut, da will ich jetzt nicht gerade lang. Wir hopsen mal hier nach unten. Gut, hier ist nichts, aber da sehe ich wie aus Rotes.
You deserve to rest at last, Magnus. Go to Ethan. He's waiting.
Ah, Cahal. It's good to see you, old friend. Take care of the cairn.
Ja, ist jetzt nur noch einer.
I hope you found your peace at last, old Magnus.
Your memory will stay with us, always.
Ich bin mir gar nicht sicher, ob wir das gelesen haben, aber ich glaube ja. Ah, hier ist aber schon wahrscheinlich.
Ceres, Gaia thanks you for your sacrifice. Now go. Ethan is waiting for you.
Save the forest, Cahal. Drive out the worm.
Ja, damit haben wir die Geister beruhigt. Hier gibt's nichts.
returning your Garu kin to my side. Their souls are now at peace. Now go, fight the worm and all who serve it.
Na gut, damit hätten wir das jetzt auch erledigt. Und jetzt machen wir hier Lauernder Jäger 2. Mit Armbrust getötete Feinde erhöhen nun auch den Zorn. Echt, ich habe immer noch einen. Na gut, dann nehmen wir hier Regenerationsmetabolismus. Nach einer Heilung stellt der Klinos nun zusätzlich Gesundheit wieder her, wenn er Feinde trifft. Aber selbstverständlich. Nur 2, insgesamt brauchen wir jetzt 6 Stück. Dazu noch diesen Geist. Ich weiß nicht, ob hier unten noch irgendetwas ist. Ja, das hat man definitiv. Redet er das immer wieder? Ich lasse das mal kurz so. Ne? Hier geht's auch rein. Okay. Ah, da komme ich gleich hier hoch. Ich verstehe. So, gibt es hier noch irgendetwas Schönes, was wir aufsammeln können? Nö, sieht nicht so aus. Dann könnten wir ja eigentlich wieder hier hochstapfen. So. Nehmen wir eine Abkürzung hier nach oben. Ich muss noch weiter hoch. Oh, da kann ich doch gleich eigentlich hier rein und dann...
Every step the forest loses is one the worm gains.
Just brought their supplements to market. We don't expose them.
Das haben wir voll übersehen. Ja gut, aber ist mir auch erst mal da unten aufgefallen. Handy. Ich bin noch zu weit oben, das war noch hier hinten, wo ich hin muss.
Cahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indran.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Cahal?
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Adana, How are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I'm sorry, Adana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you? You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death. But dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right, that you never thought about what it might do to me.
Maybe you're right. I didn't think about how it might hurt you. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endron just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endron apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endron during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endron down. We sink them from the inside.
Sink Endron from the inside. And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endron's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endron's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood Protocol.
I don't like that they're using it in both their serum and their biofuel. Whatever it is, it's bad.
Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
All right, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
Jetzt wieder hier nach oben. Auch wir ein bisschen was erfahren können.
How you doing, big guy? Figured I'd get out of the way, let you catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you had to. You had to get away from us to get yourself back on track.
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for years. Never eased her pain, though. But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab. But surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
Adana taking action, the attack on the cairn. It's hard for me to ignore the parallels with the day Ludmilla died.
I suppose the infiltration strategy doesn't exactly help things, huh?
Yeah. I'm terrified that we might somehow see a repeat of 5 years ago.
Don't worry, Cahal. even if the broad strokes are similar, the details are completely different. We lost Ludmilla because we didn't know that Indran was working with the Black Spiral Dancer. Piece of shit must have realized Ludmilla was one of us. Nothing else could have. There's no way in hell that's happening again. We've checked Indran's security on all their sites around Tarker's Mill. There are no Black Spiral Dancers, not one. Adana's got this. She'll be safe.
Adana taking action, the attack on the cairn. It's hard for me to ignore the parallels with the day Ludmilla died.
I suppose the infiltration strategy doesn't exactly help things, huh?
Yeah. I'm terrified that we might somehow see a repeat of 5.
Don't worry, we lost
Also, das hat man ja eben schon gehabt.
Lambda Mankind's really made something of itself, hasn't it?
Yeah. Took us a while, but we've got a solid group. And our name's out there. The bigger we get, the more we can do. Still need to get public opinion on our side, of course, and that's not going to be easy given the way Indran and its puppet media portray us. But the longer we fight, the better we can reclaim our narrative. The people will come to realize we're fighting for them in due time.
How did you manage to convince Rodko to house Lambda Mankind at Tarker's Mill?
Back when you were here, he wouldn't give the idea the time of day. But when he named me lieutenant, I told him I'd agree on one condition.
That he'd accept your Lambda Mankind.
Yep. Once he lived around them for a while, he finally saw that their determination to save the planet was every bit as real as his. And today, they're fully integrated into the cairn. Rodko's a big reason Lambda Mankind's accomplished what it has today.
Don's training go while I was away.
Rodko tried to make a Garu out of her, but all his training didn't exactly bear fruit. I know she doesn't like talking about it, but she says she doesn't feel the gift.
Do you think she's right?
I think only time will tell. But all of Rodko's obsessive Garu training only pushed her closer to me. She took an interest in my work, wanted to know all about my approach to infiltration, my thoughts on humans, and she was a fast learner. Call it ego, but I used to think she was trying to be like me. Then I realized she already had a role model, her mother. Adana realized that I could teach her a lot of the same stuff her mother could have, so she stuck to me like glue. And then she shifted up a gear, studied at Caltech and Columbia University, and she did it all on her own. You should be proud of her.
Always have been. So, how do you like being Rodko's lieutenant?
Things were a little bumpy in the beginning. Rodko didn't like my way of doing things, so I had to assert myself. Deep down, though, I don't think he would have gone easy on anyone. Nobody could replace you in his eyes.
Yet here you are, Rodko's right hand. I'd say you replaced me quite well.
I appreciate it, but it was never a question of ability. Rodko just had to get over it, to learn to stop yearning for the past. It was a slow process, but he's finally managed to turn the page. That said, your return has done him a lot of good. All of us, really. There's a lot of change we can effect with you here, Cahal. Keep that in mind. The fracking site's too well protected. It's too much for 2 people.
What's Rodko think about you two going undercover like this?
As you might imagine, he was a little resistant at first. But once he understood what we wanted to do, he gave us the green light.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step 1. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of cameras, all of which are powered by the dam Indran acquired when it bought the site. Now, if someone could get into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Exactly. We can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay. I'll go talk to Rodko to see how he wants to make up the teams.
Thanks, Cahal. It's good to have you back. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry. Take all the time you need.
So.
So, any news on the group that was supposed to go on?
Jetzt müssen wir also mit Rotko wieder reden. Ich wollte gerade sagen, leben.
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural supplements. It's obviously...
Da hinten steht aber schon.
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Adana's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
I know. One sign something's amiss, and Tank Girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside. That should keep her attention off you. And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Adana access to Endron's network.
Dann gehen wir mal zum Damm. Schöne ist, wir haben keinen Fallschaden. Ah, habe ich ja so richtig gesehen. So. Aber ich sage trotzdem schon mal danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.